Today, we're talking about rebound. No, not that kind of rebound. This ain't a sports channel. Of course we're talking about rebound relationship. Now, welcome to the Science of Rebound. First, in this chart, the x-axis represents the time post-breakup. So we start from the actual breakup date itself all the way up until a year. The line is not actually proportionate to the actual time that has lapsed, but I think you get the point. Now, the y-axis, it represents your emotional state. Emotional state ranges from feeling really shit down here, you know, the fuck my life zone, all the way to feeling a little bit better, getting there, and all the way to full recovery. Now, let's see what usually happens after a breakup. On the breakup day itself, you usually feel kind of numb. This may be caused by the fact that you may still be in denial of what just happened, or you may just purposely shut down your feelings just so that you don't become an emotional mess. Well, I'm kind of guilty of doing that all the time. The next day, you tell yourself that, you know what, the breakup was actually pretty good. You feel a little bit better. So now you're in the positive scale of the emotional spectrum. But then a couple of days later, reality starts to kick in. You may cry and you feel like shit. Now you've officially entered the negative side of the emotional spectrum and entered the fuck my life zone. Now, the first weekend after your breakup comes, you're in no mood of going out. Just want to stay home and chill. Then you realize, hey, there's no one to accompany you now anymore. And all of your friends are out dating. No one seems to be available to watch Netflix with you. Unfortunately, this drives you to go a little deeper into the fuck my life zone. Now, a month after a breakup, you're ready to go out. You know, you put on your best look. Your friends are taking you out, party, drink, you flirt with people. Now you're starting to feel like, you know what? Like, I will be fine because I still got it. And then now it gives you a good booster in your emotional scale. Now you're back to kind of, you know, close to numb. And then maybe 2 months after the breakup, you decided, you know what? Time to get on Tinder. You start mindlessly swiping on Tinder for a couple of hours on your commute, during toilet breaks, only to realize that people are just fucking shit on Tinder. At this point, you realize you've wasted so many hours. Unfortunately, this kind of brings you down again in the fuck my life zone. And then one day, the most dreadful post-breakup moment that can happen to any millennial happens. Bumping into your ex on Tinder. And just like that, you fall into what I would call the dark pit. Now, the dark pit is one shit of a place to be in. This is where you feel like that's it. You are forever going to be alone. And getting out of the dark pit is just so hard. You eat well, you do sports every day to make yourself feel better, but you still struggle. You can't seem to just get out of this dark pit. Now, getting out of the dark pit on your own is not impossible, but it just takes a long time and a lot of patience. And this is where a rebound comes in. What a rebound is good for is to give you a booster that will kick you out of the dark pit into a relatively okay zone. Now that you're in a good zone, it is really up to you to stay there. Basically, just work on yourself. Continue your sports, pick up a new hobby, meet a lot of new people, because this will eventually boost you even further in the emotional spectrum, up until the point you reach a stable zone where you can't fall anymore. But it's very important for you to rebound accordingly and to not fall for your rebound. You may think your rebound person is like the best, but you know, basically your mind is still fucked up, so you can't really judge, you know, properly. If you get a shit rebound, your recovery period is only going to be extended because now you may actually need to have a rebound from your rebound. So that, my friend, is the science of rebound.